Hello, everybody. It is March the 26th, 2020. Day, who knows what the hell, of COVID-19 self-quarantining everybody in a deep funk state. Who knows? I hope you guys aren't like that right now, because that's kind of what I'm sensing. Hello, everybody. I am Doug Lackey, veteran columnist of Wrestleview.com and co-host of Wrestleview Live, alongside the effervescent editor-in-chief of Wrestleview.com, Mike Tedesco. See, I'm wearing the shirt. I'm wearing the shirt. Where we cover all of the major WWE pay-per-views, if they are happening, live here on the Wrestleview YouTube channel immediately following them, where we recap them and do all the things. I felt like being a little bit professional today because, I kind of write for and do stuff for the website, and so I thought I would do those things. So what can I say? I'm a company guy till the end. Got to get the pleasantries out of the way first. If you're in the chat room now, you say, wee! If you're not in the chat room, there's not a damn thing I can do about that. Come on now. I know you're in there. You're trying to filter in there. I know you are. Come on. I know you're home. You're not doing anything. Come on. You know you want to let it be known. Come on. I know you're in there. Do I have to refresh the chat? Do I have to do that? I'll go ahead and do that. There we go. There he is. I see Daniel. I see Dodger. I see Jamel. I see Mashoon. Oh, who else is in there? Come on now. There's more of you. I know there's more of you in there. Come on. All right, I'll give you some more seconds. I'll go ahead and I always let everyone know that you're in the chat room. We always do that. Michael Jewel goes, wee. Yes. So these are weird times, okay? If you're like me, and I know I am, if you're not at work, you might be working from home. Where me, I'm still going to work, but I'm the only one in the office. So I'm the only one in my office, and I kind of love it. I get to play my music as loud as I want and not really bugging anyone. No one is in the office next door, so the cops aren't going to get called on me. Not all the places that you like to go, your favorite bars, your favorite restaurants are probably not open, or they're doing curbside service. And also, if you're doing regular errands, like going to the grocery store and going to places like that, everyone has a scowl on their face, like everyone's got this very negative demeanor about them, especially when we went to the grocery store. First off, the grocery store we go to, just right next door to us, they have their beer den. They got beers on tap that you can have a beer while you're grocery shopping. They aren't doing that right now because, that attracts loitering and can attract crowds and stuff. So we went grocery shopping sober for the first time in a long time yesterday, Deanna and I, and it was very weird. We'll go ahead and put it that way. We did not buy as much as we normally do, but we don't want to say it's because of not having a good drink in hand that people were a lot less jovial. It's just that everyone's on pins and needles and frustrated, disappointed, and stuff like that. And I feel that having this program and having this microphone and being in front of you guys, I'm not saying this to be arrogant or snobbish or anything like that, but I feel I have an obligation having this to try to lift people's spirits, okay? To not be so angry, to be so negative about anything and everything, just to lighten the mood a little bit, and we see it a lot with a lot of entertainers. Many musical performers are performing live concerts on Facebook Live or YouTube. A lot of museums are doing tours, free tours that you can do online. Many Broadway shows are performing online, free for you to watch. And so I think that I love that. I think it's such a great idea. And so I hope to provide that kind of entertainment to you. Lewis in the chat room goes, wee! And so, yes, It's what I hope to do. Dodgers, this show is a great start to my early spring break. Oh, well, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. Seriously. No, I really do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so, on today's show, yes, even though all of the professional wrestling television shows that are on cable or satellite are all performing in empty arenas with no audience, there is some stuff that's still newsworthy. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to cover a couple of the shows. One of them is SmackDown. It's definitely newsworthy. And the second, brace yourself, is AEW. Yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about AEW. We're gonna talk a little bit about AEW. In a very positive light. Seriously, AEW last week, as far as television shows go, was the best show of the four. Raw, NXT, SmackDown, AEW. AEW was a great show. Especially just in the climate that we're in, the situations that the organizations are in. So I think we are definitely going to talk about AEW. And a lot of stuff newsworthy that happened on last Wednesday's AEW Dynamite. We're going to talk about it. Yes, big news, Jamel. Yes. Going to definitely talk about that. And not just the news of it, but it was a good show. It was a really good show, okay? And I think they did a way better job than what the WWE has done with any of their empty arena shows. And we're going to talk about the differences and all of that in a little bit. Tons of news to talk about, cancellations of shows, empty arena shows, a lot of pre-taping going on with WWE, a lawsuit that has been cleared up, lots of things to talk about news-wise. The Milk Carton, the WWE Milk Carton, is going to be getting very large these next few weeks. I am very hesitant about I might set caps on how many weeks it's been since a performer has shown up on WWE television or pay-per-view, because it's going to be very large. Not very big right now, but in the next few weeks, it is going to be quite large. So, and yes, the audience may be appearing on the Milk Carton. They'll be appearing very soon with how things are going right now. And then, finally, we need to have some fun. Okay, I mean, I've got the WrestleMania logo behind me. I thought we could maybe talk about the matches that are going to be happening in the 2 days of WrestleMania. More on that. And make predictions and stuff. But I figured we'll hold off a week and instead continue to have some fun. And so we are going to watch a wrestling match out of Japan from the always fun DDT promotion. Last week, we watched the historic match of the century match. How more redundant can I get? Between Yoshihiko and Kota Ibushi. One of my favorite matches of all time. Like my top 5. One of my top 5 favorite matches to watch. Today, sent to me from viewer and listener Ashley Richardson from across the pond, over there in the UK, I believe. It's almost going to be more of the same, except it's a match of the tag team persuasion. Today we are going to watch, let me see if I can get these names right, the name of the first guy. We're going to watch Danshuko Dino team up with Yoshihiko to face off against the Golden Lovers, Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega. You would think that all of the fans of New Japan and AEW that just love Kenny Omega, this is the part of his career that they don't really talk about that much. Just because Jim Cornette doesn't like it, Dave Meltzer doesn't like it, Dark Overlord Meltzer doesn't like it. And so I believe that now is a great time to look at the history of not just Kenny Omega, but the team of the Golden Lovers before they became a thing in New Japan. We're going to watch them team up against a very flamboyant homosexual wrestler in Danshuko Dino and Yoshihiko, the most technically gifted wrestler in all the history of the things. Brace yourselves. This one is going to be good. This one's going to be really, really good. I can't wait for this one. I think I've seen bits and pieces of this match and never the whole thing, so I can't wait for this one. Okay. Before all of that, Jamel saying, wait, something of Omega that Meltzer doesn't like? Yeah. Oh, he doesn't mention this match. This match does not exist in his eyes. Okay, the sources. The sources today. From within the growler of... What do we keep saying the growler? The growler of courage? Yes, from within the growler of courage, we pour into the stein of redemption. It's a good one, guys. From Founders Brewery. Where is Founders Brewery at? I'm trying to remember. Where's your about page? Where is your contact page? There we go. Founders Brewery, I think it's Kentucky is where they are. Their Grand Rapids offices, I think. No, yeah. The brewery, it's out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Yes, Founders Brewery, Grand Rapids, Michigan. We are having Canadian Breakfast Stout. Lewis asking, do I like root beer? Oh, yes, I do like root beer, but I don't like the alcoholic root beer. I'm not a fan of it. Canadian Breakfast Stout is what we're having. Reading from the page of Founders Brewery to give you the description here. From the website ratebeer.com, it got a rating of 100 out of 100. So this is a good one. Okay. Canadian Breakfast Stout was born when we stumbled upon some bourbon barrels that had previously housed maple syrup. We opted to put the same base beer as Kentucky Breakfast Stout, an imperialized version of Breakfast Stout, in the maple barrels, and after one taste, we knew we had something special. Rich maple syrup, roasted coffee, and velvety chocolate meld together in what can only be described as a transcendental drinking experience. So let's have some. Let's have some. Oh, this is dangerous. This is a sippy beer. This is definitely a sippy beer. We don't want to go too nuts on this. The reason we don't want to go too nuts on this because the ABV on this is a boisterous 11.7. Whew. So, yes, cheers, Jamel. Cheers to everyone who is quarantined. Hayden in the chat room goes, wee! So everyone, bottoms up. I decided to wear the Wrestleview shirt to be professional, and that's about as professional as I'm going to get since I'm drinking on the job. Okay. And there's plenty more in the growler. There's plenty more. There's still like there's like a third left in this thing. So, brace yourselves. I don't want to drink this whole growler on air. It'll sting. Okay, but hey, those are usually the best shows, right? The ones that go off the rails and you got to kind of push the cart back onto the track. Yeah, those are the best ones. All right, let's get into this. Let's get on to this show. I cannot remember, Daniel asking, how do I find these? Grocery store. Investigate. Go on to brewers' websites, and they have things of where you can find them. You can put them in by zip code, and they'll tell you where you find them. Okay. I cannot remember the last time I talked about AEW. Mashoon asking if the Wrestleview Polo is online. I need to speak with former editor-in-chief of Wrestleview, Adam Martin, because Adam was the one that got these shirts for myself, my effervescent Mike Tedesco, and himself when we went to All In 2 Labor Day weekends ago in Chicago. So I will get in touch with him about if you guys want to get one of these shirts. I'll find out from him how we do that. Going to do that. There's a lot of, and Daniel's right, start a Wrestleview shop. I am looking into trying to get a shop together where we have, shirts like these, the classic, the Burden shirt that we used to have for Roman Reigns. Also, I want to have a shirt for Wrestleview Weekly that just basically, it says like, it has "we" on the front or something, or, know when you're being sold to, stuff like that. You still need a Lackey Club t-shirt. Now, I think those times have passed. I think the Lackey Club has gone by. I think Burden is still around. Burden. That's still around. And I'd like to get some, little decals or buttons or something like that, little trinkets here and there just to make a buck. Hayden wants a "Hey Kayla" shirt. We could, I think it's better when Billy Kay is on that shirt instead of me, but, I don't know. There are a lot of things that I would like to make shirts out of for you guys to buy so that I can make a buck, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I would love to take your money, okay, just as long as you're getting something in return more than me drinking profusely. All right, I keep stopping my sentence that I was going. I cannot remember the last time I spoke about AEW from a review standpoint on this program. I cannot remember the last time that I actually took them seriously. And I'm being honest, okay? I was showing gifs of tons of botches from AEW shows, and then I kind of stopped when I saw that, there's plenty of botches on the other WWE programs. So, that was wrong of me to do that. And so, I think, drinking profusely for winning, yes, we win, said Hayden. There's no better time than right now to actually take AEW seriously, because their show last week, and I'm not saying it's not from a news standpoint or a debuting standpoint of two former WWE performers. It is this show last week was the best show last week. I know that Wrestleview recapper Josh Boutwell is right now. He's a very large individual, but I'm sure he's doing cartwheels. Right now, he is doing cartwheels. From Jacksonville, Florida. They were supposed to be in Detroit, I believe. No, not Detroit. I can't remember where they were supposed to be. But instead, now they are relegated to Jacksonville, a small arena, no attendees, to put on their show. Cody Rhodes is in the ring, and he gives us a very ambiguous, inspirational speech. For many of us, that will mean standing at a distance, taking precautions about things. Let me see if I could try to find. Josh kind of did this. I don't know verbatim what his promo was, but Cody says he is about to ask 3 of the best athletes in the world to put aside their petty differences and stand together, because us as human beings have to stand together. This was for this week's AEW. It was supposed to be their Blood and Guts show, I believe, which is not going to be taking place. So, instead, I think they're going to be doing more of the same here, just being in their Jacksonville arena. So, oh well. He's asking for people to stand together with him, is what he's doing. He rattles them off by names: Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, Young Bucks. And so, yes, he says that he needs the elite to be elite. And so there's Kenny Omega and Jackson in the ring, and ask Page, "Hey, will you stand with us?" Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's cool. I like my Dr. Pepper. Yeah, that's what he's... they're really riding this Adam Page with a drink in his hand thing. They're really riding this, I only appreciate him if he's doing that with a highball glass. I don't like it when he's necessarily taking drinks from paid attendees, but we don't have to worry about that now that there are no paid attendees at this thing. What are you going to do? Here, let me see if I can... Yeah, I think we're okay on that. Just doing some minor adjustments here while I'm talking about the show. And then Omega says, "Let's hit the pyro, let's hit the lights, and let's start Dynamite." Are we going to do it? Yeah, we're going to do it. Come on, let's do it then. Ah, there we go. There's the pyro and the things, and yeah, they do the show. Okay. Vignette shows up hyping the Death Triangle. I think that's Lucha Brothers and Pac is who that is. Tony Schiavone is in the stands, and MJF and Sean Spears, formerly Ty Dillinger, are in the stands, and Schiavone and tells them that they seem to be gambling on the upcoming matches. MJF gets pissed off. That's insane. How dare you? How dare you? Hey, you want in on this action or what, old man? Fantastic. Fantastic stuff. Throughout this show, AEW performers were in the stands. Numero uno, number one reason why this television show was so much better than all of the other television shows last week. There were things going on in the stands. You had performers in the stands. Whether they were cheering or not, it doesn't matter. At least they were in the stands. At least they acknowledged what was going on in the stands and trying not to make it seem like you're just, like this is an oasis or something. You're just not seeing this. No. Perfect. Just absolutely well done. Coming up, we've got a match between the Lucha Bros and the Best Friends. Orange Cassidy is on commentary. Only expert commentary provided by Orange Cassidy. God, I love him. God, I love Orange Cassidy. Love me some Orange Cassidy. I don't pay attention to these records. I that's not a thing. It's not a thing. Grash in the chat room goes, wee! All right. Tag team match of stuff happening. Rey Fenix is going off the ropes and, well, fuck. Well, this is AEW. They do this a lot, don't they? They do this a lot, don't they? Oh, boy. Here we go. Oh, nice clothesline. Rey Fenix, whee! He jumps off the ropes. He flies and shows everyone enthusiasm and gets a clothesline from Beretta, I think. He goes, whee! And, you know, it's really, really difficult to ham it up in front of three people that you work with, but then, exactly. You whee! It's really, really difficult to do any kind of positioning or poses or anything like that, and then you get floored. It maybe teaches you a lesson to, whee! Never do that again. But he'll just continue to do it and continue to get plowed from front. All right. All this is happening, and then this is the second time that Orange Cassidy distracts people by standing on the table. But Orange Cassidy, instead of standing there this time, fuck. Boy, I got to do it again, don't I? All right. I got to do it again. Orange Cassidy, the savior of AEW, whee! Just floating back, little trust fall, way better than Kofi's, whee! You know, he's the only reason that I could watch AEW, whee! Yeah, this is kind of a lazy wee, Jamel. Yeah, you're right, lazy wee! I love it. I'm surprised he cleared that. That was pretty good. Whee! Making great distance just with the hands in the pockets and everything. Whee! I cannot see Orange Cassidy being in any darker denim. Whee! Can you imagine him in like a navy blue? That just doesn't match. Whee! He's got to be in the sky blue denim. That's just great. Whee! And that's about it. Ooh. I've got a feeling I'm going to be doing this a lot during AEW's show. Recap. Review. I got a feeling. Lucha Brothers would get this via pinfall. Well, how? Who cares? Beretta says that he wants he and the Best Friends want the Lucha Brothers. Okay, so Schiavone interviews him after the match. Chuck Taylor says that since they like to kick his friend in the dick, and says next week they don't even need a ring because they want a street fight. But Beretta says they don't even need a street either, and they challenge the Lucha Brothers to meet them in the parking lot. For it. All for it. Cash me outside. I'm hip with the kids. we have got ourselves a fatal four-way of the vagina persuasion. It is Penelope Ford with Kip Sabian in tow versus Riho versus Chris Statlander and Hikaru Shida. Those are two words. Hikaru Shida is what we got. From what I know about AEW, their women's division stinks. It really stinks. Yeah. They're not it is really not good. Fuck. Again? God, how high-pitched do I need to do this one? She's only 80 pounds. Oh. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. No, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it. No. I can't get higher register than what I got when I normally do my Wii. God. I'd have to have one of the Lucha Bros kick me in the dick to do that. Well, I know Deanna would love to kick me in the dick. I know she would. No. I just can't do it. Here's the thing. The women's division in AEW stinks. Period. End of discussion. Okay? Don't. No. Some things happening here where I think that's Penelope Ford, Hikaru Shida doing things. Oh, that's a deadlift. Penelope was a bag of doorknobs in that. Sack of potatoes right there. Sandbagging like mad. Oh boy, that looked rough. That looked like a strain and a half. Your winner would be that Hikaru Shida lady winning the match. Shivani is at ringside. He interviews Colt Cabana, who's there. Kip Sabian and shoves Colt Cabana, slaps him, taunts him, and then runs away. Jon Moxley is on the do not enter list for tonight's show, and Shivani approaches a pissed off Moxley before he leaves. Moxley says he doesn't need to cause any more problems by punching out a security guard tonight, but promises the inner circle that he will be at Blood and Guts, and they better be ready. If there is going to be a Blood and Guts, more about that later. Butcher and the Blade, tag team, versus the Jurassic Express of Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Okay, first off, I have some things that I need to get off my chest when it comes to both of these teams. Number one, Butcher and the Blade makes no sense. I don't get it. The Butcher looks weird. Very rotund, hairy person with a monocle and a handlebar mustache. He looks weird. And there was no bunny to accompany them, reminds Lewis. So, I don't get it. But the Jurassic Express, on the other hand, I thoroughly enjoy. I love the Jurassic Express. Where you have Stunt, little critter extraordinaire, who weighs as much as Riho. You've got Jungle Boy, just long, curly, flowing brown hair, skinny as hell, totally by him. And then Luchasaurus is just a big, taller, skinny guy. Love him. I love this act. I can't help it. Kicks going around by the Luchasaurus, and then Jungle Boy going off the back. See, that's the Butcher guy there. He looks weird. Butcher just looks weird. I don't get him. I just don't. I don't know why they're a thing. He looks very dumpy. And the tattoos and the receding hairline, I don't get it. Lewis wants an intergender match between Riho and Marco Stunt. I don't know about that. That'd be weird. That'd be really weird. How old is the Butcher? Oh, Butcher has got to be at least 42, 43. I mean, he looks bad. I mean, he looks really, really rough. Okay? But your winners would be the Jurassic Express via the pinfall. Who cares? The Dark Order make their way to the ring. They say words. They say the Exalted One is about to approach. He draws near. Out comes Christopher Daniels with Frankie Kazarian, and they say words. Shut up. We don't know where this Exalted One is. Blah, 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 blah. On the TV screen shows a dude in a robe. He unveils his robe, and it happens to be Brody Lee, or as many of you would know as Luke Harper, or as others would know him as Brody Lee from before that. So yes, it is official. Brody Lee / Luke Harper has joined AEW. Yes. Doug, what are your thoughts on this? No thoughts. It's an okay pickup. Yeah, I really thought that he would call it a day with wrestling and go back to having his wrestling school in New Jersey and everything, but I don't know. That's just me. Oh, well, that's cool. He's with AEW, that's cool. Don't know how often he'll be in the ring. Well, we'll see. When do we get into if you watch it, you condone it territory with AEW? I don't know. I don't think, Grash, we're really going to get into TNA territory with AEW. I don't think, because I actually think that AEW is organized better than TNA is, since they have the actual backing of very wealthy people, and also with a network that's got their eye on them and is actually giving a damn. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think they're going to reach that point. Yeah, I don't think so. So, yeah. Brody Lee officially with AEW. We have a trios match. What the hell is a trios match? The Inner Circle, which is P&P. What's a P&P? Pride and Power? Power and Passion? I don't know. It's that weird Puerto Rican team, right? Yeah, that's what it is. Those two guys and Jake Hager with Sammy Guevara in tow versus the Elite of Cody Rhodes, Adam Page, and Matt Jackson with Arn Anderson and Kenny Omega in tow. So it's a six-man tag, right? Or is it a tornado version? Or no, it's just a regular six-man tag. Yeah, with the nice little slam thingy by the Cody. Jericho is on commentary and is just absolutely tremendous. Arn Anderson should know you don't wear white on Labor Day. After Labor Day, as it is. Look at me, I'm wearing leather pants. Jericho was great on commentary. Love Jericho on commentary. Stuff happening here. Adam Page doing, well, that's not a we. No. Then he does that. He does fall away slam thingy, kip up, and then I guess that's also a we. We're doing a lot of wees here. There's a lot of diving and stuff, and yeah. Six-man tag, Teddy Long special, double Northern Lights suplex here going on between Matt Jackson and Adam Page, and then they stare at each other like, yes, I can do the things. Yeah, we can do the things. I enjoy doing the things. We can all do the things. Inner Circle would win via pinfall with a roll-up or whatever. Jericho gets on the mic, goes, I just made a decree. I'm banning all fans from all future AEW events until I say so. No more of this. This is great. No more fans. This is just in-house fun. Fantastic stuff. But as he's ranting and raving, Jericho says, he says that the Inner Circle will not only have the man advantage in Blood and Guts, but they will have the numbers advantage in general because that's what they did to Nick Jackson. Suddenly, a drone appears out of nowhere, flying around, causing everyone to stop and wonder, hey, what's happening here? What's happening here? And then from the box, on the opposite side, is, fresh off of his WWE contract, Matt Hardy. who says, delete, delete, delete. Yelling out, I knew you'd come. Yes. Lewis asking me, what did I think of the Jake Roberts Lance Archer video segment? It was not. It was kind of weird, to tell you the truth. Remind me a lot of backyard wrestling that the kids did like 15, 20 years ago. It was really weird. But I guess if that was to pump Lance Archer up, I guess it did it. A lot of people liked it. Jake Roberts is fantastic when it comes to speaking. Just fantastic. Yeah, more of him talking. If he was the narrator of the show, that'd be great. But yeah, no, I need more of him on a microphone. What did everyone think of the show? We don't give a damn. Josh doesn't care what you think about this show. But me, personally, in my opinion, I think this was the best program last week. Just because you had people in the crowd. Because you had performers in the crowd that were reacting to what was happening in the ring. You could do random interviews with them sitting on the outside and, jostling with those that are actually having matches. There were more performers from AEW that showed up on this program than any WWE program and their performers. I want to put that into perspective, okay? WWE, with their own arena in their own studio space, had far less performers to showcase on their television program than AEW did. AEW took advantage of the resources they had to continue their television program. The program is engaging. It is still engaging, even without a crowd. That's what's odd about AEW to me, is that I think sometimes it works better without a crowd, because the crowd can be completely silent at times with the smaller arenas that they're in. But AEW could absolutely keep doing shows like this and have it continue to be entertaining. It's just the next pay-per-view that they do, it's got to be in front of a live crowd. And I don't see that happening for a while, not in the foreseeable future. So, yeah. AEW taking advantage of the resources that they're given. Okay. You can't tell me that WWE can't do what they did. You can have people, you can have your performers in the stands. You can have them, booing or cheering obnoxiously or sarcastically. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as they're on TV. You're going to see that, and it's more apparent when you see it on the WWE Milk Carton later on. The names that are showing up on the Milk Carton. You're going to go, why weren't they on TV doing something? Anything. But, yeah, that's WWE. They've been doing their shows for much longer, so who am I to judge? I don't do it. I don't do what they do. I just make observations and review and judge. I think I just said I shouldn't be judging. It's an odd paradox. Doug, take a sip more of your sources. Okay, so that was the AEW. Fantastic show. Last Friday, SmackDown. Newsworthy stuff. What some people would call cringeworthy stuff, I call fantastic stuff. Yes. Best way to put it. Prepare yourselves for Gronk. All right. Lewis saying if he had a Fed, I would be the GM. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, the camera's I'm smaller now. I think I am. Was I smaller? Doing a quick back and forth here. Oh, yes, I am smaller. Yeah, I shouldn't be at that up close to you guys. Seriously. 6 feet. Social distancing. Yeah, we got to keep it this distance is what we got to do. SmackDown live from the Performance Center or the WWE Gym. Here it is. All right, Hayden said things always happen to GMs. Oh, I anticipate that. When I had an EFED, I was the GM. I got my ass kicked every week. I made sure that whenever I made a decision, someone kicked my ass. Okay? Because that's what those in authority are supposed to have done to them, and especially those that are weak and loudmouthed. That was me. All right, from the Performance Center. Michael Cole announcing that WrestleMania is going to be a 2-night event because it's too big to be for one night. Okay. Kind of figured that. Hayden saying me and the GM would also involve tequila. No, I appreciate that. I would make the decisions after shooting the tequila. Yes. In the ring, Michael Cole is with Mojo Rawley. Rawley slaps Cole around, telling him he's not hyped. Mojo introduces Gronkowski to the ring. Brace yourselves. Here we go.
So without further ado, please welcome the... Come on, Cole. Come on, Cole. You got to get hyped. Remember our talk last week? Come on, you got to get hyped.
Get hyped. Get hyped.
You ain't going to introduce my best friend without getting hyped. You got to feel it. So let me show you how it's done. Just bring it down a little bit.
Brace yourselves.
For the first time ever, Rob Gronkowski! Hands up. Stand up. What time is it?
Let's take a sip of the sources. Let's digest this a little bit. We live in fabulous times. We live in fabulous times to where we can watch anything on multiple devices. We live in fabulous times to where we could be sitting down watching something on a television and then on our phone or on a computer that is the size of a magazine, we could be interacting with others simultaneously while we're watching said program from a television. And these fabulous times that give us those opportunities lead to fabulous opinions and reactions spontaneously, right when they happen, and lead to fabulous discussions that can reveal the true nature of people. Because you really sense the true nature of people when it's spontaneous and they don't think about it. They just, boom. Not even thinking about what they're saying or anything, just watching it. And you also understand from those reactions that they give that this is how they interpret the medium, the entertainment that you're watching on the television. This is what they expect their programming to be. This is what they want out of their programming. This is what they want out of their entertainment. And if they like it or don't like it, we are snap judgment ready to tell the world how something is great or something's horrible. These are fabulous times. I love these times. They are entertaining, not just the stuff you watch on television, but also the things that you see that are simultaneously happening on your other medium. I fucking love this. I love everything about this. I love him coming out and just bouncing around, flailing his arms, grinding giving social distance to the ring post as he's grinding on it. I love it because it just screams, I don't care. It screams, I don't care I'm here to have a good time, and I want you to have a good time with me, regardless of how embarrassing it looks. I don't care, is what it screams to me. And I'm absolutely willing to join him on that car, in that car, on that boat, any kind of vehicle that he has that has spray painted on it. I don't care. Fuck your shit. Fun things are fun. That's what this is. Nafisa Dot in the chat room goes, whee! Reactions to the gronkiness that is gronky. Gronkin down the gronk for others to gronk at. All right. Look. I love it for so many different reasons. The first one I already gave. The second reason, everyone's reaction to it. Oh, God, the hatred for this. The hatred was so rich, so thick, you could spoon it up. Dairy Queen Blizzards were looking at those reactions, just going, damn, I'm watered down. I wish I could be that thick. This is great. I don't care, okay? I don't care. I don't care what he can do in the ring. I don't care if all he does is a football tackle. That's it. I want more of this. More of this. Don't care. And what does this mean? Yeah, Mojo is going to be on TV on a regular basis. Great. He's actually not that bad. It's just when he's on his own, he's horrible. He's been left to his own devices for the get hyped. Stunk. They turned him to a heel. Stunk. They put him in the 24/7 title persuasion. Stunk. This is his last time. This is the last of Mojo right here. To pair it with Gronk is fantastic. Will they be a tag team? Not right now. Not right now. I need more of them beating each other up to get hyped. I need them doing that every day. I love this. I don't care what anyone says. Just don't care. No reason to be angry about him grinding from a social distance acceptable. How can you hate that? How can you hate that? But that's fine. You want to hate that? That's fine. That's fine. I just now know how you interpret professional wrestling. That's all. That's okay. And there's nothing, I'm not saying that in a negative way. That's how you like your wrestling. That's how you like your wrestling. That's fine. Just don't shit over everything that I like. I'm not going to come over to your house and tell you that stuff looks crappy. It's not my house. It's your house. Karen Borbin comes out, says words, makes fun of Gronkowski. Elias comes out, sings a song that makes fun of Baron Corbin. In the background, Gronk and Mojo were just rocking out to Elias, laughing at his lyrics. That's what I'm going to really like the most about Mojo and Gronk is just away from the mic mannerisms. How they are just going to be so obnoxious about everything. It's great. So, there we go. Elias comes out. Elias tosses Corbin over the ropes and everything. Gronkowski says that he's going to advocate for those two to have a match at WrestleMania. They are, so there you go. After the commercial break, tag team match of Daniel Bryan and Drew Gulak versus Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, we come back from commercial break and see this in the ring. No, this is the professional wrestling I tune in to watch. Oh, Gronkowski's a shit. I need more of this. This is professional wrestling. No. How dare they try to tell me to have fun? I want to see men not having fun. I want to see men clutching and practicing to not have fun. Yeah. This was fun, though. Daniel Bryan and Drew Gulak versus Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. Daniel Bryan doing his usual through the ropes. to push Shinsuke. Then he gets back in, climbs up the top to do kind of the same thing to the Cesaro. But nope, Cesaro played baseball, catches him very well. Yes. I'm so tired of the wheeze. Your winners of this match would be Daniel Bryan and Drew Gulak. I need to talk a little bit about Daniel Bryan and Drew Gulak. Okay? I need to talk a little bit about this. All right? First off, this idea of Drew Gulak and Daniel Bryan being together and doing this. We've seen that it has now culminated after their really fun match at Elimination Chamber about a little less than a month ago. This was a program involving these two that had been going on for maybe about a month and a half, 2 months, and now has culminated to Drew Gulak getting a rub from Daniel Bryan and now swerving from heel to babyface. And now what we're seeing is this dynamic of Daniel Bryan, even though he is the better of the two, but Drew Gulak showing to him that, dude, there's holes in your game, and he showed them, and Daniel Bryan was, dude, show me the holes in my game. Help me out, man. Teach me. And so now we have this dynamic that has been built for the past 2-3 months. Jamel saying this could be the new bar. I think it's a little different than the bar. But what I'm digging about this is not just what's happening on this program, where this program has started on this television show in front of a nobody. This whole thing has begun without a live audience to respond to it. So this is a brand new act, a brand new program that they're doing without the benefit of a live audience to give you approval or not. So how do you continue this? How do we get the audience that is not there engaged in seeing what's happening with this? Well, venture with me onto the Twitter. This is Daniel Bryan's Twitter page, dating from last Wednesday. Here, he is replying to Drew Gulak's tweet of, yes, find a ball, any ball, and work on your headlock squeezes. Squeeze as hard as you can, for as long as you can, for a single breath, and remember, practice how you play. Hashtag Gulak Bryan connection, hashtag better headlocks, hashtag coaching Bryan. And so Daniel Bryan replied, here's my best attempt at the headlock squeeze. In earlier attempts, my ball popped out twice. I always thought I had a great headlock, but now I'm not so sure. Hashtag Coach Gulak. So here's Daniel Bryan. For one breath. This would lead to Drew Gulak replying. This would lead, as you can see throughout this thread on Daniel Bryan's page, our communique between him and Gulak regarding stretching and practicing. Drew Gulak saying, I know just the thing. Let's try a duck walk. I'm sure you're familiar with the technique, but here's a quick video for reference. And then Daniel Bryan. Ladies and gentlemen, this is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. By the way, on Drew Gulak's Twitter account, his most recent tweets affiliated with Daniel Bryan and everything, showing him squeezing a pineapple. What is even more fantastic about all of this is, well, there you see Arya Davari practicing his headlocks, naked with his dog. Even though I can't show you the tweet, I'd really have to search for it. Chad Gable replied to Drew Gulak's headlocking squeeze tweet by saying, I could squeeze, as big a ball as X, but I use an S lock with my hands and not adjoining by the thumbs. I learned something new. Ladies and gentlemen, if Chad Gable, Shorty G, joins Gulak and Bryan in this to become a faction in SmackDown, as these wrestling purist guys, and continue to do these tweets and videos of them doing all these practices, this is gold. This is absolute gold. It is so entertaining. And the thing is, I'm not taking it seriously at all, okay? Here's the thing about this. There are people that are watching this and seeing the tweets and everything and are taking this seriously. They're like, yes, this is great. This is professional wrestling. But then there are people like me that are like, yeah, this is professional wrestling. It's fantastic. It is fantastic stuff, okay? However you want to ingest this and digest it and poop it out, you do you, okay? However you want to take this in, that's your prerogative. Just don't shit on anyone else's interpretation of it, okay? This is great stuff. It is fantastic stuff. Should they get the tag team titles? I don't care. I don't care if they get a fake belt, okay? I just want more of them on my television doing stuff like this. Telling them to practice. Standing at ringside, say, dude, try this. Both of them. I want Bryan at ringside doing something. I want Gulak at ringside doing something. This is great. This will be even better when it becomes a heel act. Yes. I need more of that. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Winners of the match would be Bryan and Gulak. They are backstage, stretching. You trapped the arm. I sunset flipped him. Man, good stuff. Men talking wrestling. Men talking wrestling. Sami Zayn would show up and, talk shit about them. And then Daniel Bryan says, hey, put your Intercontinental title on the line at WrestleMania. So there you go. That's what happens. Bayley and Sasha Banks interrupted Paige being on Skype on the video screen. They come out and Bayley makes fun of Paige's accent. And Paige gets on there and says that Bayley's going to be facing Lacey Evans and Dana Brooke and Tamina and Naomi. She's going to be facing all of them in what can barely be seen as, and Bayley also had to, you want to add like Tamina in there? Does she even work here anymore? So, yeah. We are getting a 6-pack challenge, I guess, for the SmackDown Women's title at WrestleMania. Yeah, we pretty much gathered this was going to be a clusterfuck anyway. We knew this wasn't going to be a one-on-one. So I got to look at our WrestleMania whiteboard, see how much it's changed. But there's a lot of more matches that have been added. Yeah. So there you go. We did a re-airing of the John Cena-Bray Wyatt match from WrestleMania 30, so that engulfed about an hour of the show. Kayla Braxton is backstage interviewing Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Hey, Kayla! Nikki Cross is visibly upset. She's been visibly upset for a week because Asuka interfered in their tag team match. Alexa Bliss then says, yo, Asuka, come on over to SmackDown. I'm going to face you. So there you go. That's what's going to happen. The Dirt Sheet, The Miz and Morrison are saying words, and we get a pre-taped segment where Miz and Morrison are throughout the arena dressed as incarnations of their foes for the SmackDown tag team titles. Here they are as the New Day. Here they are as Heavy Machinery. And here they are as the Usos. And here they are as themselves. That is what you call range, my friends. Just basically making fun of everyone who's trying to vie for their tag titles. Which would lead us to a match, The Miz and Morrison. Actually, first off, why are you guys dressed as Ham? Why are you guys dressed as Ham? We're bacon! The Miz and Morrison facing Heavy Machinery. Yep, lots of things are happening in this match where Tucker, we have verified that Tucker, when he does this, it's not a wee. This is more of a, if he can get up there and do it, it's more of a wee. That's what it is. I prefer those. Wee. I prefer more of those because it's not much of a strain. Wee. Okay. All that stuff is happening. Dolph Ziggler would appear, get on a mic and talk trash to Otis, and show a picture of Dolph Ziggler and Mandy Rose having fun together. Otis not happy and takes it out on two white guys. He would grab a chair, beat Miz and Morrison up with that, and cause his team to be disqualified. Fair. Very fair. An angry Otis. Yes, I am all for angry Otis. We love happy Otis, but we got to see more angry Otis. During the match, you would hear a lot of verbal exchanges because of the silence in the crowd. Really good match. Yep. John Morrison has Tucker down. Otis goes, "He can't keep you down, Tucky." Morrison goes, "That's exactly what I'm doing. I have him down." Fun stuff. Acer's in the chat room. And then finally we have a contract signing between original Burden and new Burden of Goldberg and Roman Reigns. They don't like chairs. And they would just visibly stare at each other and say words. And when Roman was saying words, this is the reaction that we get from Goldberg, which is normally the reaction that we all get when Roman speaks. That is the reaction that we all give. And that was your SmackDown. What did everyone think of the show? 60% gave SmackDown a thumbs up, which is par for the course. 60% giving SmackDown a thumbs up. SmackDown normally gets a positive rating, and that's only because nobody watches SmackDown. Fill it up. Fill it up. Not all of it. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Don't foam over. Don't foam over. You stay put. You stay. You stay. Oh, God. Stay. You don't foam over. It's a good sources. Those are good sources. All right. That's enough of the TV shows. We got to get to our fun stuff. We really got to get to our fun stuff. But first, we got to talk about the serious stuff. The serious stuff that everyone is so angry about, so perturbed, so stocking up on shit about. Yeah, we got to do that. Let's talk about the cancellations. Let's talk about the empty arenas. Let's talk about the postponements. Let's talk about the pre-tapings, and let's talk about, I don't know. First off, last week, the CDC recommended that events of 50 or more people be postponed or canceled for 8 weeks. So, for basically until the beginning of May, we are not going to have any live audiences. If there's going to be professional wrestling on TV or otherwise, there's not going to be any people. No audience. So prepare yourselves. The audience is going to be on the milk carton. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. So, with this announcement last Sunday, Wahapa. Well, WrestleMania 36 was still going to be taking place, but it's going to be taking place at an empty performance center. This news was broken during Monday Night Raw last Monday. Tampa Bay issued a statement on WrestleMania 36, and Ticketmaster issued refunds. Here's the statement. I can be very fast about the statement from the Tampa Bay Local Organizing Committee. Here we go. Our community has waited 36 years to host WrestleMania, and while we are saddened that this unforeseen situation has led us to today's announcement, this is totally the right call for the security and safety of everyone involved. A huge thank you to all our local leaders and our friends at the WWE as we collectively worked through the unprecedented fluidity of the last few weeks. The Tampa Bay WWE partnership has never been stronger, end quote. Offer valid in all 48 states except in Tennessee. Void where prohibited. NXT TakeOver and the WWE Hall of Fame ceremony will not be taking place over the WrestleMania weekend that is non-existent. But the Wednesday episode of NXT that happened last week was then modified. A modified format change where all we had were monologues by 4 performers. That's it. And shit recapping the show. The WWE was looking at aiming to have the Hall of Fame ceremony during SummerSlam weekend in August, if there is going to be a SummerSlam. We'll see. WWE headquarters employees were reportedly advised to work remotely from home. I thought they could do that anyway. What else? Why do you need to come to the WWE headquarters to work? I can't think of a department where you have to be in the office. I can't. Everything can be done remotely with the WWE. I cannot think of a facet of their organization where they have to be in office. I can't. But, okay, that's news. NXT is moving to the Performance Center on Wednesday, and it will be essential personnel only. Yep, that's going to be going on for the foreseeable future with them. NWA announced a suspension of Power Tapings and the postponement of the Crockett Cup event. They also went so far as the next few days afterwards, selling special merchandise to aid their out-of-work talent and crew. NWA said in a statement last Monday that they were forced to suspend operations due to COVID-19. Company is trying to do what it can to support their out-of-work roster and crew. As they said, quote, "We also have opened up a special merchandise offer to help the roster and staff who have been affected by COVID-19 suspension of events. All profits from these 5 specific items will go directly to those staff and talents." Awesome. Awesome stuff. AEW postponed the April 15th episode of Dynamite emanating out of Boston. Producing is on closed set until further notice, which then led President and CEO Tony Khan to announce that Blood and Guts, their show that was going to be this Wednesday, has been postponed. Blood and Guts was originally supposed to be in Newark, New Jersey, but it has now been rescheduled for Wednesday, July the 22nd. Impact Wrestling canceled 2 March events, but they are still paying talents and monitoring April events. They're still paying their talent. I'll believe it when I see it. Ring of Honor announced that they have canceled all events through the end of May. That seems to be what it's going to look like. We're not getting anything live and no audience until the end of May. But let's go to happy news. That Hall of Fame event that may be happening by the WWE in SummerSlam got a new inductee. Its name is Jushin Thunder Liger. Yep, this guy. Jushin Thunder Liger is now in the WWE Hall of Fame. Yes. So there you go. It's about time, really. I think this should have happened a long time ago. Yeah. ESPN, if you haven't noticed throughout last week, and it's also going on this week, is going to be broadcasting encore presentations of WrestleManias starting today. WrestleMania 30, I believe, is being shown today. Yes, it is, at 7 o'clock today. Also, WrestleMania 32 and 35. Bear notice that the WrestleManias that they're showing are only within the past 6 years. Why is that? Because that spans within the contract that the WWE and ESPN signed with each other when it comes to advertising and marketing by the WWE, advertising and marketing on ESPN. I am right now in the middle of a massive project where I have been digging into WWE financials. I want to see how fruitful the WWE ESPN partnership has been. And it's been a very vigorous one. We've seen WWE spots on SportsCenter in the infancy of this relationship. The 30 for 30 film on Ric Flair. All kinds of stuff happening between the WWE and ESPN when it comes to promoting. So I'm very curious to see how much of an investment the WWE made in ESPN. And I got to tell you, I believe it's that relationship that got them the Fox TV deal, which was incredibly profitable for them. Confidential settlement reached in Hulk Hogan's lawsuit against Cox Radio. This was a $110 million civil lawsuit against Cox Radio. Why would he sue Cox Radio? Well, it's because it's against Cox Radio DJs Mike Cowhead Calta, Matt Spice Boy Lloyd, and a few other defendants who are accused of conspiring to leak a sex video. This was the same sex video that was done on the Gawker website that Hulk Hogan sued and brought down himself. Yeah. Gawker ended up filing for bankruptcy after losing that lawsuit to Hogan for an estimated $140 million of damages. They settled for $31 million. Hulk Hogan, that's right, Jamel. Hogan don't job to nobody. Period. Yeah. Don't cross the Hulkster. Hulkamania is running wild throughout your bank account. The WWE has released new television shirts to capitalize on the changes to WrestleMania. One of them being, I was not there. The t-shirt showing the WrestleMania logo saying, I wasn't there, too big for one night, April 4th and 5th, 2020. I don't blame them for doing this. I don't blame them at all, okay? I think it's a great idea. I think it's a fantastic idea. Though the cost of both of these t-shirts that we're showing here is $28, I would not pay $28 for two t-shirts. I'm sorry. I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't do that. And finally, WWE is going to be taping a lot of television. A lot of this stuff is going to be pre-taped. So here's the schedule. According to PW Insider, what they're doing. Yesterday, they taped Friday Night SmackDown for March the 27th and April the 3rd for this Friday and next Friday. So Friday Night SmackDown tapings are done after today. After yesterday, no more SmackDown tapings. Sunday, today, content for future episodes of NXT. Not sure if they're going to be matches. Don't know what the heck's going to be happening. But everything involving NXT is being taped today. Monday, March the 23rd is Monday Night Raw, live. But then the next day on Tuesday, they will be taping Monday Night Raw for March the 30th. And then, wait for it, this Wednesday, they tape WrestleMania Night 1. And then on Thursday, they tape WrestleMania Night 2. WrestleMania has been announced that it will be taking place in multiple locations. Additional tapings at closed set locations may be added to this list. We don't know what the taping schedule is beyond this Thursday. But yeah. So, basically, after this Thursday, the WWE has got programming done for the next 2 weeks. So what are they going to do? I can tell you what I think we should do, and that is try to book it, to book their programming from then till potentially the end of May. It's what I was trying to think of doing. It's what I thought about doing last week. Fantasy booking for the next 3 months. It's what we're going to kind of try to do. So, sound like fun? We got to break out the whiteboard soon anyway. We need to figure out a new whiteboard for WrestleMania. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. There's not really any news to talk about on the injury front, but we're going to go ahead and show it anyway. Not you guys. I don't want to get rid of you guys. I want to show you the injury list. Nia Jax, reparative surgery, both ACLs. She's supposed to be showing up soon. She's cleared to perform. Jinder Mahal, ruptured patella. He should be coming back probably in the next 2 or 3 weeks during WrestleMania times. Rezar, torn bicep. He is out until SummerSlam. Lars Sullivan, major tears to his ACL and MCL. He should be back around about these times. Xavier Woods and Ember Moon are recovering from torn Achilles tendons. They won't be back until SummerSlam. Kalisto, dislocated shoulder. He should be back by now. He should be fine and good to go. Boa, torn rotator cuff and labrum. He's not due to come back until SummerSlam. Io Shirai, a knee sprain of some kind. Not sure when she is going to be returning. Finally, Fandango, dislocated elbow, was supposed to be back in February for TakeOver Portland, but instead is too busy taping the 3rd season of Southpaw Regional Wrestling. I cannot wait. That's supposed to be debuting in the summer. I cannot wait for Southpaw Season 3. I love it. John Cena is going to be a part of it too. Yeah. They're all coming back. The gang is back together. So, those are the people that are hurt. What about the people who aren't hurt? What about the people who are perfectly healthy? What about the people who haven't been on TV for, say, 3 weeks? They end up on a very special list. A special list of my own design and who, after tomorrow, I believe, we will have our first ever tag team sponsoring the Milk Carton. And it could get even bigger. These are special times, my friends. You should enjoy them while they last. Don't let some spiky Nerf ball bring you down. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the WWE Milk Carton.
Oh, fuck toilet paper, fuck sanitizer, fuck soap, fuck eggs, fuck me. Everybody's got me, and toilet paper, and sanitizer, and soap, and eggs, and me. Fuck COVID.
I tried. I think I do better. Get hype! Let's go, Cole! Come on, get hype! Get hype, Cole! It's the Milk Carton! Oh, I do love I love Mojo Rawley slapping around Michael Cole. I love that. Come on, Cole, get hype! Get hype! All right, Curtis Axel. We have not seen him since February the 28th when he faced off against Daniel Bryan to keep going with this whole Drew Gulak knows things that Daniel Bryan don't know. This program again started about mid-February, the whole Gulak-Bryan thing. So, yeah, there you go. Curtis Axel, that's also a brand new picture of Axel on the roster page. That's a brand new picture. So he seems to have a job. Mansoor, haven't seen him since February the 27th when he had his obligatory match against an American in South Dakota for Super Showdown. He faced Dolph Ziggler in South Dakota at Super Showdown. So, yeah. That is the times that you will see him, or he'll be on the NXT pre-shows. That was actually before the match against Ziggler. That was the last time we saw him, was on the hosting the pre-show for the NXT TakeOver alongside Sam Roberts. Here's someone we didn't think we would see on the Milk Carton. Bianca Belair. Haven't seen her since the February 26th episode of NXT, where she faced off against Charlotte Flair. Yeah. Yeah. We haven't seen her for 3 weeks. Who'da thunk it? We never thought we would see this. There are many surprise entrants that we're going to be seeing on the WWE Milk Carton here in these next few weeks if WWE don't get their shit together, but they're pre-taping. So brace yourselves. These milk cartons that are coming up in these next few weeks are going to be the biggest milk cartons ever. She is the skimmest, the most lactoist, calciumist, EST of the milk carton. Yeah, that's right, Mashoon. Bronson Reed, haven't seen him since that February 26th episode of NXT, where NXT was trying their damnedest to make another heavyweight match classic with him versus Killian Dane and his magnificent receding hairline. These two guys, you're not going to see them for a while. They're going to be on the milk carton for a while. Xia Li, haven't seen her since that episode of NXT on February the 26th, where she faced off against Mia Yim to determine who would be contending in a 6-women ladder match for the number one contendership for the NXT women's title. That apparently that match is not happening. Or maybe it's still happening. We don't know. Apparently no one cares because it was not mentioned at all on NXT last week. Who knows? Who knows what the heck is going on here? Forgotten Sons, haven't seen them since that episode of NXT where they put over the grizzled young veterans. I don't know what's going on with these guys. I love the look, love the music, love everything. They can really bring in the same people that like Five Finger Death Punch would love these guys. Okay? But apparently they are forgotten. Lana. Haven't seen her since February the 24th episode of Monday Night Raw, where she was at ringside during the match between her hubby Bob Lashley and R-Truth. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on with this. I'm glad the program involving her and Lashley is over, but I don't know what they got planned after that. Heath Slater, haven't seen him since the February 21st episode of SmackDown, where he faced off against Daniel Bryan, and Drew Gulak was in Slater's, he was doing commentary saying, Slater, stay off the top rope. Joaquin Wilde, haven't seen him since the February 19th episode of NXT, where he teamed up with Raul Mendoza to put over the grizzled young veterans. Kona Reeves, haven't seen him since that same episode of NXT where he took a beating by Keith Lee in less than 10 seconds. Leo Rush, haven't seen him since that same episode of NXT on February 19th, where he faced off against, oh God, what's his name? Oh, the dude who's the Little Critter champion, Jordan Devlin, for the Little Critter title. It was a rematch of the Thing. Jamel asking, have I seen the FCW documentary on the WWE Network? No, I don't really, no, I haven't, and I don't know if I want to, because it seems really sad when they say that we can't wait for WrestleMania. Rusev. Haven't seen him since February 17th episode of Monday Night Raw, where he teamed up again with Humberto Carrillo to face off against Angel Garza and Babo Lashley. Candice LeRae. Haven't seen her since the February 12th episode of NXT, where she faced off against the Dakota Kai to help put over the match between Dakota Kai and Tegan Nox. It was a street fight, no DQ thingy at TakeOver Portland. Akira Tozawa. Haven't seen him since the February 10th episode of Monday Night Raw, where he took a powder to Aleister Black. The Revival. Haven't seen him since February the 7th on SmackDown, where they helped in a beatdown alongside Nakamura, Cesaro, and Sami Zayn against Braun Strowman. Who cares? Casey Catanzaro. Haven't seen her since the February 5th episode of NXT, where she had a match against Mercedes Martinez. Mercedes Martinez is not on the WWE Milk Carton because she's not even on the main roster. Eric Young. Haven't seen him since the February 3rd episode of Monday Night Raw, where he took a powder to Aleister Black. Shelton Benjamin. Haven't seen him since the January 26th Royal Rumble, where he was duped by his college buddy, Bork Laser. Tamina, haven't seen her since the Women's Royal Rumble that night on the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Don't worry, she'll be showing up to do the little six-pack challenge thingy and only be in ring for 2 or 3 minutes. Vanessa Bourne, haven't seen her since the January 15th episode of NXT, where she took part in the #1 contendership for the Battle Royale for the NXT Women's title that Bianca Belair ended up winning to face off against Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's title at TakeOver Portland. Vanessa Bourne was there, and so was Taynara Conti. Big Show. Haven't seen him since the January 6th episode of Monday Night Raw, where he took part in a fist fight. Or as the technical term would be, a last man standing match at referee's discretion. Missing, or as Jamel has been aptly saying, missing since the fisting. About time I say that now. I think it's apropos now. Big Show, missing since the fisting. Mustafa Ali. Haven't seen him since December 27th of last year, where he was on that episode of SmackDown saying inspirational shit. Your guess is as good as mine. Jessamine Duke. Haven't seen her since the December 18th episode of NXT from last year, where she was at ringside alongside Marina Shafir during the match between Rhea Ripley and Shayna Baszler for the NXT Women's title. I don't know what's going on with her. She's too busy playing video games. Titus O'Neil, December 2nd, Monday Night Raw, chasing after 24/7 title. The guy is too busy trying to rid Tampa of COVID. And I don't blame him. He can do it. He has the resources, he has the know-how, and he has the heart to do it. Ugh. Shane Thorne, haven't seen him since November 27th of last year, when he faced off against the guy who only has matches in South Dakota, Mansoor, on an episode of NXT. Oh. I gotta prepare myself for this one. The Iconics. We have not seen them since November 25th of last year. Hey, Kayla! They were too busy hawking shit on WWEshop.com. You gotta be joking me! Please come back, but they aren't going to be coming back for a while. Bo Dallas, haven't seen him since the November 15th episode of SmackDown, where he was in the ring with Curtis Axel and Drew Gulak as they were making fun of Braun Strowman leading into Survivor Series. Aaliyah, haven't seen her since November 13th of last year, where on that episode of NXT, she got her nose kicked in by Xia Li. They splashed a packet of ketchup on her face, and she hasn't been on TV for 4 months because she had a broken nose. See my nose? I still perform. This is from eating pizza. Arturo Ruas. Haven't seen him since the September 18th episode of NXT from last year. The debut episode of NXT on the USA Network. Your guess is as good as mine when it comes to this joker. Oh, we're getting close, people. We're getting real close. EC3. Have not seen him since the June 7th Super Showdown from last year out of Jeddah or Riyadh or wherever, South Dakota. He is too busy on the Twitter firing guns with Drake Maverick and Braun Strowman or something. He's had matches on Main Event. I get that. He's performing for the WWE. But he has not been on TV or pay-per-view since June 7th of last year. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 3 months away from EC3 joining the Milk Carton Hall of Fame. And there's no better time of that happening than right now. He is not going to be on television while this COVID crap is going on. So, we'll see. But we know someone who's going to be joining this week. This week. Joining the Hall of Fame. Primo Cologne. We haven't seen him since March the 26th of last year, when he and Sanity joined a security detail to keep Shane McMahon and The Miz from each other, hyping up their match at WrestleMania. This week, it's happening, people. He is joining the Hall of Fame. Forever enshrined. And I think we've got to find something. We have got to find something. I need a graphic of some kind involving Primo Cologne and his cousin, Epico Cologne. Epico Cologne, forever enshrined in the WWE Milk Carton, has not been seen since Survivor Series of 2018. The tag team elimination match thingy. That happened during the pre-show. There is not going to be an Ender the Giant Battle Royale this year to save anybody. I need so much stuff right now. The Colognes are becoming enshrined into the Milk Carton Hall of Fame. I need a fantastic graphic. I need it. Because then I need something just for on their own so that we can talk more about EC3 and how he could be joining them. So, all right. That's the Milk Carton. All right. Phew. It's a big one, I told you, and it's only going to get bigger, people. It's only going to get bigger. Okay, I'm looking at my list right now. It's only going to get bigger. All right? I am right now looking at, that's 52. I'm looking at 17 more people that could be joining this list that is right now about 30 to 40 deep. Many of those include mainstays like Bork Laser, No Way Jose. Who else am I looking at here? There are some big names that are on here. This Milk Carton will be 70 deep. Seriously, it's going to get big. depending on what they do with WrestleMania. So, all right. Everyone, grab your sources. I got mine. Take a sip. Can't we put an asterisk on them? No. We can't put an asterisk on anybody. They haven't been on TV. And it's all because of the WWE. They can't make do with the resources that they have. How can AEW show more of their talent in an empty arena than the WWE? How? It only shows you how lacking in creative the WWE is. I'm serious about that. WWE has all the resources they could ever have, and they aren't using it to their advantage. So, there we go. All right, enough negativity. Enough, Doug, you're getting angers. No, I know what'll help. It's time to get happy. It is time to laugh at this thing that we call professional wrestling. It's time to stop having a cow about Gronkowski social distance grinding a ring post. It's time to stop having a cow about Drew Gulak and Daniel Bryan doing wrestling things when they're actually doing it for entertainment purposes. It's time to get serious. It's time to get really serious. Because we're about to watch something, well, you'll just find out. So, again, like last week, I've got WrestleMania is now spanning to 2 days. We don't know what matches are going to be happening on those 2 days. And I thought, again, we could predict those matches. We could try to fantasy book what WWE's going to do. Hell, I thought about thinking about, look back on Raw and SmackDown, episodes of Raw and SmackDown, and even NXT, the times that they're re-airing an old pay-per-view match or just showing 15, 20-minute long clip show vignettes to help remind us of people. What were they actually supposed to do? What were the programs actually supposed to be? But instead, throughout the entire week, we've been brought down by spiky Nerf ball. Everyone's angry. Everyone's pissed. Everyone's ticked off that they can't go do the things that they really never did in the first place. Let's be honest. A lot of people are just angry that stuff is being taken away from them that they just realized that they could have been doing. I was kind of getting angry with one person who said, so this is what it's like when my rights are taken away. No one's rights are taken away. You can do whatever the hell you want. You can still go out and do what you want. No one's stopping you. You may get arrested for trespassing. You can gather with all of your friends. There's nothing stopping you from inviting over 50 people that you know to your place. Nothing stopping you at all. There's still a right to assemble. Knock yourself out. You're going to be stupid as hell for doing it. But so, spiky Nerf ball has got us all angry, upset, perturbed. And so, like I said at the beginning of the show, I feel I have an obligation, I have a duty to lift everyone's spirits, to make everyone happy about life, to be proud to be a fan of this ridiculous art form that is professional wrestling. And so, with the help, Darren in the chat room brought down by a spiky Nerf ball, that's what it is. And so, with the help of fellow Wrestleview reader and Wrestleview Weekly viewer, Ashley Richardson, he bestowed upon me a match that we're going to watch. By the way, if you have any matches that you would like for us to watch here, first off, I only watch matches that I've never watched before, okay? They can't be, and also got to make sure that we don't get nailed by the YouTube Gestapo. I think we'll be okay with this. But if you have any suggestions for matches that we should watch here on the show, direct message me on the Twitter, @Doug Wrestleview. That's where you can get me. All right. Ashley Richardson bequeathed upon me a fabulous tag team match from DDT Pro Wrestling out of Japan. Since last week, we saw one of my top 5 favorite matches of all time of Kota Ibushi versus Yoshihiko for the KO Open Heavyweight Championship. We are now going to watch the tag team champions of DDT, the Golden Lovers, Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega, defend the tag team titles against Danshuko Dino and Yoshihiko. I can't wait. I gotta. Okay, so I gotta get rid of Spiky Nerf Ball. Bring up the arena. Okay, so, all right, here we go. At least we got our internet and essential resources still available. Imagine a global internet shutdown. Yeah, you're right, Ryan. I mean, I'm glad it's still going. All right. Blow out the ear crud in your ear holes. I mean, earbuds, to put them into your ear holes. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Golden Lovers, Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi, defending the DDT Tag Team Championships against the powerful and dynamic duo of Danshuko Dino and the technical powerhouse that is Yoshihiko. Okay. There he is. That is Danshuko Dino and Yoshihiko, dressed up as the Great Muda. And that is Yoshihiko's handler. All right. Oh boy. That ring announcer you gotta take a little bit to get used to. He's trying to wedge Yoshihiko. All right. By the way, Kenny Omega has faced Yoshihiko in a solo match. I've seen it. It's not... The Kota Ibushi match was way better, okay? This is not Kenny Omega's first foray against Yoshihiko. Okay. All right. Oh, yes. Yeah, the titles, yeah. Mm-hmm. He's going to kiss the titles. Yeah, we're going to win them. Yeah, you're right. Female referee. All right, DDT, more progressive than anything in America. Shaking hands. Respect. The honors. All right, that's the honor, the respect. Yeah. Gonna shake Kenny Omega's hand. Nah, fuck you. Nah, fuck you. Dodger, look at the intensity of Omega and Ibushi. Yes, that's why this is great. Okay, this is taken so seriously. All right, here we go.
先発は男色 D のと井伏浩太。まあやはりケンさん、井伏としては前回の 4.18、新木場大会で、まあ
Gonna shake his hand again.
とは言いますが、完璧な3カウントボール負けをね。
そうですね。
Oh, he's going for the smooch. Oh, got the smooch. Oh, almost got it.
今ので気を失ってたら今ので3カウント入ってましたよね。
Oh, he's going for the nuts. Oh.
ミドルキック。さあガードして。
Oh, he got him. He got him. Trying to tag in the master. Oh, can't get him. Oh, tagging in Omega.
いやまだ出ない。ヨシヒコ、まだお前が行けという感じでね、いいのにアイコンタクトしましたね。
指示は
Yoshihiko just. Kenny just like, whoa, watching out for Yoshihiko.
5月1日に無事来日ということでね。
当初はね、メキシコに攻撃っていうかね、これ
インフルエンザ
にね、本当入国できるかどうかって心配されてましたけどもね、まあカナダ経由だったっていうこともあって。
Go off the ropes.
カナダもね、かなりインフルエンザ
Oh, shoulder blocked by Dino. Going off the ropes.
社会問題になってます。
Leapfrog by Omega. Oh, he's going for the nuts. Blocked on him.
にも影響が出てますが、チャンピオンとして
Dino clinged over arm drag.
ということで、
Oh.
非常にタイトなスケジュールではありますが、
Oh, don't tag him in.
まいりました。
Here comes Yoshihiko. Here we go.
ここでヨシヒコがケニーを見て熱くなりましたよこれ。
どういう動きを見せるかですね。クリベラ選手、かなりヨシヒコ選手のことは研究しているようですね。だからどういうレスラーかっていうのは多分頭にインプットされてると思う。
Everyone clapping for Yoshihiko. Omega's like, I want him to shake my hand.
さあヨシヒコはいつものように、おっと、
Oh, he kicked it away. That asshole.
シェイクハンドを足で払っていきました。これでケニーもね、やっぱり考えを改めたようです。さあ、
Oh, he kicked him.
カウンター。
Oh, kicked him in the gut.
さあそのボー
Oh, crossbody.
とにかくね、ヨシヒコはね、その予備動作というの
Oh,
が
stomping him down. Oh, what a jerk. What a jerk.
動きをしますからね。
さあ、しかし体重差
Oh,
があ
going
る。
for a power bomb. No, hijack. Hijack factory. Yoshihiko, you give.
成長かなり甘く見えたですね。
さあしかし、
Oh, arm drag. Oh, oh, to the outside. Oh, watch out, crowd. Watch out.
4次元、いや5次元、6次元殺法が出るか。
Watch out.
さあ、足がカウンターに入っていった。
Boo.
ブーイングですよ。
Boo, Ibushi with the cutoff. You stay in the corner.
お客さんのハートはね、ヨシヒコ選手が掴んでますね。
やはりね、みんな見たいんですよ。ヨシヒコはベルトを巻く姿。
ベルトを巻いて両奥のリングに立つ姿を見たいんでしょうね。
さあ、これに気をつけなければいけません。
これ死んだふりですよ。
Oh, figure four. Figure four on Yoshihiko.
足殺しですね。
Can he lock it in? He's got it in.
深追いするよりもこうやってじわじわ攻めていった方がいいと思います。
完全に脱力して。
Will Yoshihiko tap?
ただね、ヨシヒコ選手非常に無表情の選手なんで、ちょっと分かんないんですよね、どれくらい効いてるか。
Oh, he's gonna counter it. He's gonna roll him over.
リバースするとイブシがね。
Come on, Yoshi. Roll him over.
これ足痛めたらね、これ。
Oh, he's got him rolled over.
翌日ね、しっかりとしたトラックが控えてるんで。
Oh, roll him back over. Kenny, that asshole. Oh, he broke the hold. Under the ropes, broke the hold.
新日本プロレスがミスコに匹敵する選手としてイブシコータをチョイスしたわけなんですよね。
そのイブシ選手がね、ヨシヒコ選手のね、
Come on, Yoshi.
負傷したなんて言ったらね、
Ugh.
大変なことになりますからね。
What a jerk.
全体に影響が及びます。
Oh, snapmare takeover. Oh, big headlock. He's been watching Daniel Bryan, Drew Gulak videos. Oh, you slipped out.
こうやってね、コラケン大会のセミファイナルのタイトルマッチ出てるわけですからね。
しかもこうやってお客さんを沸かせてますからね。
一歩一歩着実に実績を積み上げてきた結果がこれですからね。
Oh, here we go. Oh, Yoshihiko. Oh, he's got a hold of him by the waist. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yoshihiko's got him around the back. Oh, belly to back. Oh, for the cover. Oh, God, this Yoshihiko finds us out of nowhere. Oh. Boo!
Yay!
Boo!
Yay!
Boo! 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 Oh! Oh! Missed the kick. Oh! Missed the kick. Oh! The moonsault. Oh! Dino with the breakup.
こういうね、体重重さをね、相手にやるパワー技出した方がいいですね。
Just whipping him with kicks. Oh, the handler's in it now. Oh, cut him off. Oh, watch out. Flicked him in the nuts. Oh, watch out. Here comes Yoshihiko. Just threw him right into him. Oh, they're both going off the ropes. Whoa, missed the clothesline. Oh! Yoshihiko drop kicked into the crowd about 8 rows back.
ちょっと表情が止まりました。はい。吉彦完全に戦闘不能。ちょっとこれ皆さんちょっと声援を送ってほしいですよね。さあみんなの声援で吉彦が蘇ることができるでしょうか。
Oh, look at Yoshihiko. Oh, he's a trooper. Oh, he's coming all the way back. Man, what heart, what determination. Oh, Dino's fighting back. Oh, God. I'm sorry, just threw him right into him. We're back to regular wrestling. Oh, God, I'm lost. Oh.
今返さなくてはいけません。ちょっとね、これお客さん、客席のお客さんの表情がね、やっぱり心配げになってきましたね。先ほどまでみんなにこやかにね、見たんですよ。よしこ頑張れって感じで見たんですけどね、相当お客さんの表情が曇ってきてますよね。
Right in his forearm. Yeah.
一瞬訪れるそのプロレスの危険な部分、本当にね、一つ気を抜けば。
Yes, in this match, Ibushi and Omega are the heels in this match.
今何か吉彦に見せつけられたという感じですね。まあ当然吉彦選手も気を抜いたわけではないんですけども、あってねその偶発的にその角に頭ぶつけるようなアクシデントがあるとこういうことになるわけですよね。まあこの辺はやっぱプロレス怖いですよね。そうですね。まあこんな階段状のところでは受け身もクソもありませんからね。ないですかね。どんなにね吉彦選手のバンプがたけていてもね。
Oh, that asshole! Kicked Yoshihiko right in the head.
これやっぱり非常になるべきですよ。はい。首がね座ってないんですよ。座ってないですね。
Oh God, the Yoshihiko hot tag is going to be magnificent.
まずいですね。ちょっとねぐったりしてるんでね。これでディーノにも指示は出せません。はい。いやでもこれでチャンピオンチームは一気に有利になりましたね。
Oh, nut cutter. The nut cutter. Oh, here comes Yoshihiko. Hot tag. Oh, clotheslines. Oh, flying headbutts. Oh, sweet chin music. Oh, DX chop. Oh, he's picking him up. Oh, no. Oh, he's picking him up. Gonna go off the ropes. Whoa. Oh, hit the handler. Oh, springboard. Oh, Hurricane Rana. And Omega breaks it up.
けど吉彦選手なんとか動き回復しましたね。
さすがね。
Ryan, working the crowd versus a blow-up doll should be your final training before moving up. Yes. Yes.
さあエルボーを叩き込んでグラリカ来たディーノ。あえてよけて背中に一発ダッシュミドル。カバーに入る。
Oh, and Yoshihiko breaks it up.
ヨシヒコが
What the hell?
ダメージがあるんですがなんとかカットに入りました。
We gotta take Yoshihiko out.
いや王者組はねやはりそのカナダ人レスラーと日本人レスラーということで、その
Oh, what do we got here?
息の合わなさっていうのは心配だったんです
Oh,
が
both going up to the top.
ゴールデンスタイル行くのか。
Oh, the green mist from Yoshihiko.
前回本田選手がやられたやつですね。
Oh, the green mist.
ゴールデンシャワーでしたが。
ゴールデンシャワーを
Uh-oh.
シャワーとして
Oh, watch your ass. Yoshihiko's gonna take flight. Watch out. Here he goes, off the ropes. 2 cartwheels. Whee! Oh!
最後は背面から行きましたね。
It's still not as good as when he throws him at him.
変幻自在のヨシヒコ。
Oh, the handle. Oh, rolling Omega back in.
ますね。
Oh, then Shuko D. Oh, Dino. Getting him ready. Oh, he's going for the smooch.
ケニーがこれを拒絶。ストップ。モーションがね大きいだけ。
Oh, the smooch. Oh, he's sucking the air out of him.
ここで
Sucking the air out of his lungs. Making him pass out.
免疫ないですよ。
あー落とせコール。
Oh, he's passing out.
さあこれで落ちれば。おーなんとか耐えたなんとか耐えた。ちょっと。
Okay. Oh, tried going for the Hadouken.
今波動の起用で吸い取りましたよ。
はい。
Oh.
しかし
Ow, crossbody from Yoshihiko. I just love it when Yoshihiko is thrown at people. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it.
いやー熱戦になりましたね。
Everyone's out. The 10 counts commenced. 7,
さあ立ち上がった立ち上がるならヨシヒコ。
8.
あーまず
Oh, get Yoshihiko. Oh, he beat the 10
立ち上
count.
がりました。
Oh,
ヨシヒコもギリギリのところで戦ってるんですよ。
oh, whoa, spinning clothesline. Oh, that's Zangief. Oh,
ケニーが怒りの競争。祖国のために。おーファイナル。アトミック
Akatami.
バスター。
Basta.
普通の人間なら死んでますね。
ウルトラコンボ。
Oh, the Zangief. Oh, no, giant swing. Whee! Thrown into the crowd again.
お客さんと激突しましたね。お客さん大丈夫ですか？
Oh, God.
ヨシヒコお客さん大丈夫なようですよ
お客。さんは大丈夫ですね。
あ
はい。
ヨシヒコ力が入ってない。
Dino now on his own.
あヨシヒコ負傷。
Wait, where's Yoshihiko? Oh, God, he's been busted open.
見て
Yoshihiko. Yoshihiko's been busted
ヨ
open.
シヒコが落ちてしまった。
No, Yoshihiko.
脳みそが出てますね。
Oh, he's deflating. The head's deflating. No.
ちょっと
ミス。
はい。
They got to take him to the back.
後楽園の右に落ちてしまいました。
Oh, God, Dino's on his own.
椅子の角に頭を打ちつけた
Oh,
かも
God.
しれないですね。やっぱこの辺が
Ah.
ね、軽量級の悲しさがどうして
Oh,
も
boy, this isn't going to be good. This doesn't look good.
まさかジャイアントスイングであそこまで飛ぶとは思いませんでしたからね。
でなんだかんだで
ベリベリベリベリ
近く戦ってるじゃないですか。そうするとやっぱ体重落ちますからね。400グラムぐらいあったのが今250グラムぐらいに減ってるでしょうから。
Can do better kickouts. Oh, Dino looking for Yoshihiko.
ちょっと長期戦になるとそうなると吉彦選手はね。
Yeah,
かもしれない
you ain't got no one to tag in, says Omega.
もうタッグ選手権試合ではありません。
Dino, oh, Yoshi, where are you?
なってます。
はい。
まああとは王者組はねこれディーノ選手仕留めればいいわけですからね。
Oh boy, this ain't looking good. Oh, he's trying. He's trying.
一番恐れていたことが起きてしまいました。ヨシヒコは頭部の負傷、かなり重傷と思われます。医務室に運ばれました。現在、ディーノは一人で戦っています。
症状がどれほどのものか、ね、来てないんでわからないんですけども、見た限りではちょっとあれはもう戦闘の状況ですね。
Dino trying to come back.
レスラー人生ではなく人生を鑑みるのであれば。
Oh, Fresh Ibushi is in. They're right now just toying with him. Ankle lock. Oh, boy. This ain't looking good. Oh, come on, get to the ropes. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh shit! I forgot about this. Look at that video. Oh God! Yoshihiko! He's coming back as the American Badass. Oh boy. The dead man. The dead doll. Uh-oh. Where is he? Where is he? Here he comes. Where is he? Come on, show him, show him. Where is he? Come on, I can't talk forever. Where is he? There he is. Here he comes. There's his handler. Where is he? What do we got? On the big wheel. Going through the crowd. Look at those tits on that thing. Here he goes rolling around. What a badass. What a badass. Oh, Omega like, oh my God. Look at Ibushi and Omega, they're like, oh my God. Oh, here we go. Here he comes. Psycho. What do you want? Oh! Oh no! Double choke slam! Oh! Yoshihiko's back with a vengeance. Oh, here we go. Get up! Get up! Come on! What you got? Uh-oh! Here he comes! Diving through the ropes. Oh! Oh, here we go! Here's the pile driver! Get in there! Denshuko driver. Oh! Oh shit! Here we go! Oh, Destroyer not as good. Gonna give him another driver. Oh! Oh, he's stuck! Oh, he's stuck in the tights! He's still stuck in the tights. Oh,
吉彦選手の試合20分超えたこと今までないですからね。
さあダブルのリープロックからミドルキック。そして 飛び箱式のフェイスクラッシャー。
Oh, Yoshihiko breaks it up.
入りました。
地獄の赤堀人形から魔界の人形、そしてオランダ
Oh God, I'm so spent right now. Oh God.
何かがあるためにこうやって復活するのはね、すごい生命力ですよね。
Oh, badass Yoshihiko letting him have it.
またいぶしとヨシヒコが足を止めて
Yay!
殴られ
Yay!
ます。
Yay! Yay! Yay!
挑発がたなびくヨシヒコ。
Lewis, I think this was 07. I think this was 07 or 06.
そう、黒いスラッツを見せるか。
Oh, bringing him up.
ヨシヒコ。おお。さあ。
Oh, he tried to reverse it. Oh, ow. Oh, power bomb.
そしてイメシがそれを掴んで。さあ。
Going for the Hadouken. Oh, hit the Hadouken on Kota.
横にして回転。
Oh, it's got it.
いやー、今かわされましたね。
Oh,
腕が
oh no. Yoshihiko's deflating.
再び負傷です。さあ今度はまたダウン色。
Oh, hit the Hadouken into the German.
腕だけでカッ
No.
トしました。はい。
オールレンジ攻撃ですよ。
腕カットですよ、腕カット。
最高尾ですね。
Oh, wow. What's going on here?
ことが幸いしたんですね。
さあ乱戦になっています。再びダウン
Oh,
の
choke slam. Doing the double choke slam again.
大きくスラム。
Nope.
しかしかわしてダブルだ。
Double Hadouken on Yoshihiko.
ダブルで食らうと。
さあまたヨシヒコはぐったりしている。
God, his arm's falling off.
さあオメガ選手とヨシヒコ。
Oh, it's falling off the rails. It's falling off the rails. We got to end this.
さあバックに回るフルネルソンスープレックス。狙っています。
Oh,
フルネルソンスープレックス。
dragon suplex. Oh, kicks out. Come on now.
なんとかこれヨシヒコ選手。
Yoshihiko's arm's falling off now. Come on.
なんかヨシヒコの体がすごいことになってますよ。
Oh, God.
ヨシヒコからまたなんかはみ出てます
What's
よ。
wrong with Yoshihiko?
そうヨシヒコを捕まえてツーのスモ
Oh,
しかもディーノの股間に当たっていった。
oh, God. What's wrong with
本
Yoshihiko?
当放送できないような姿になっています。そして行くのかあの幻の技。
Oh, they're both going to the top.
さあ後楽園で
Ooh, double 450. That should do it. Yeah.
ロビッツ。
What was wrong with Yoshihiko?
これを出されたら返せるものはいません。
How about that music? That was Omega's music in DDT.
ヨシヒコ選手の体重がね、浴びせられた上でのゴールデンシャワーですからね。ディーノ選手返せないですね。
No, thank you, Lewis.
いやーけどチャンピオンチームね、こう4度
Oh,
ね、この
boy.
チャレンジャー組をね、退けましたね。
初防衛戦でなんで高いハードルだったんですか。いやーヨシヒコ見たび
Mega Man 2 music.
はい。
最後は大の字ディーノの野望ベルトを巻いてこの2人でベルトを巻くというヨシヒコの体感値は今日ではありませんでした。
Uh-oh. What's going on? What is this? Oh, he's got to talk. Dino's going to talk. You were fabulous, Yoshihiko. Arm fell off. Oh. There's a crowd. I guess you did the best you could with one arm.
よし行こう。よし。もう一回鍛えてやり直そうか。
You did your best.
正直、よし行こうまだまだ強化が足りませんでした。
We will do better next time.
次は電動式で来ようと思います。
Maybe when you have both arms. I don't know if that's what he's really saying.
まさかこんなに完封な決めずに粉々に打ち砕かれるなんて思ってもみなかった。
Yoshihiko's not one for words, so I'll go talk on his behalf.
なんか君たちが楽しそうでよかったよ。あんたたちはこう私が思ってたより自由だったってことね。ありがとう。また本当にちょっとこれはひどい。もっといろいろ考えてあんたたちにまた挑戦し。
I'm letting this play through because I don't know what the payoff is here. Okay, I don't know what he's saying, you know, but everything is being taken so seriously, and there's a blow-up sex doll in the ring. Oh!
なんだ
What's that? Oh, he's been shot! Yoshihiko's been shot! They shot him! Yoshihiko's been shot! Holy shit! No, I gotta go back! No! He was trying to shake hands! Holy shit! He was shot!
バルコニーで佐々木&ガッバーナが
今狙撃しましたね。はい。いや今チャンピオンチームが狙われたんですけど、吉彦選手が身を挺してそれを。
そしてボーボースメンが入ってきた。
Oh, here it comes. Look at this, the Italians. The Italians that are Japanese.
やべ、しくじったか。
That's
もう頑張らな。いや、ごめん。ヨシヒコを狙ったわけじゃなくて、ケニー・オメガとイブシコとしゃべって。
hot dogs.
ごめん。なんだ。いやね、射殺しようとしたっていうのはね、どういうことかっていうと、タッグタイトル取ったじゃん。タッグタイトル防衛したわけじゃん。だから、そのタッ
That's
グタイトルを
Taka Michinoku.
この
Yeah.
フランチェスコ同郷とピーター・ミチノクが取るために試合をしようと思ったんだけど、まあなんかちょっとやっちゃえばいいかなと思ってちょっとまあ俺もちょっと勇み足立ったところがある。ごめん、それはごめんなよしこ。絡みづらいぞ。ちょっと待って。よし。頑張れ俺。
I wish I had the translation for this. They are doing a program where Yoshihiko's been shot by these guys who think that they are keeping them from the tag team titles.
そして出ていくのはイタリアンフォーフォースメンです。
Okay.
手段を選びませんね。いや最近我々もね、フォーフォースメンがマフィアだということを忘れて。
Okay. It's insanity. Okay, DDT was absolute insanity back then. I love it. It's what we need in these times right now, where so full of uncertainty, so full of frustration, so full of a lot of things. Okay. And so I only hope that what I gave to you guys and what Ashley suggested that I watch was entertaining enough for you guys to take you through all the BS that's been going on. So, I need to take a breath from that match. Next week, unfortunately, I don't think we're really going to watch a match because WrestleMania times will be happening the weekend after that, so we're actually going to do some predictions. We got to predict WrestleMania, what little we know of that's going to be happening. So, we'll see. Ryan says, great stuff. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm trying to get out of my mind Yoshihiko being just thrown at people and them selling it. And Ibushi and Omega selling it like champs. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Thank you all so much for showing up. Tune in tomorrow, immediately following Monday Night Raw. Mike and Victoria are going to be right here covering all of Monday Night Raw immediately following when it happens in front of nobody. We'll see who all shows up on Monday Night Raw. I don't know. I'm very curious and what other match that they're going to use to take up 2 hours worth of the show. What kind of ineptitude are we going to find from WWE Creative? I'm not sure. Lewis says, wee, because he's leaving. Everyone, thank you all so much for stopping by. Mike and Victoria are here tomorrow. Who knows when Mike and Jerome are going to show up sometime to do Wrestleview news to keep you guys informed on stuff. I'm not sure. Mashoon, bring the whiteboard. Oh, yeah, Mashoon. The whiteboard is going to be broken out next week. That's not a problem. We've got to look back on that. I don't know. It's going to look really bad. But, again, thank you all so much for showing up. I have got some more sources I've got to plow through here, so stay safe. Don't do stupid stuff, guys. Be nice to everyone. And the most important thing of all, know when you're being sold to.